Hi, welcome to Crochet Jewel channel. I'm going to share with you how to make two different crochet wristlet keychains. I used an H hook on both of them, and then I used medium worsted yarn on the blue one, and then also cord yarn, which was the 2mm yarn on the green one. And the pattern is down below for both. And I did repeat old videos so you can watch both of them, and then I showed you at the end of the video how to make the wristlet. Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, to get started, you're going to create a slip knot onto your hook and then yarn over and chain 3. Create 3 chains by yarning over and pulling your yarn through. Insert your hook into the second chain from the hook, draw up a loop, insert your hook again into the last chain and draw up your loop. Then you're going to take the last 2 loops and drop them, but you want to hold on to them so you don't lose them. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through that first loop, and then go to the next loop and insert your hook, grab that last loop, and then yarn over and pull through the next loop, and then go to the last loop on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through. And that completes the row for the cord. And then you're just going to repeat that for the entire pattern. So yarn over, grab the 2 loops so you don't lose them, pull through the first loop, and then insert your hook on the 1 loop that you dropped, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through that loop, and then insert your hook in that last loop, and then yarn over and pull through that loop. And then that's just the repeat. So you're going to drop those 2 loops again and hold them so you don't lose them. Okay, yarn over, pull through that first loop there, and then take your next loop and yarn over and pull through. And then that last loop, insert your hook, and then yarn over and pull through that last loop. And this is just a repeat, and that is how you make the cord. You just continue until you're done. You drop those 2 loops again and continue on. To complete, you can yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, do another yarn over for chain 1, cut your yarn, weave in your ends, and you've completed the cord.
To finish it off, I yarned over and pulled through the loops, and then also you can do this with regular yarn like medium worsted. It doesn't have to be cord. And I made sure it measured around 13 inches long. So yarn over, pull through. Then I'm going to take both of the ends, take your yarn needle and just sew those 2 ends together. But make sure you take your keychain loop around it first so it's attached inside. And then I'm going to place the keychain right where I sewed it together on top so you can disguise it better. And then I'm going to take my yarn and wrap it around. First, I'm going to have the yarn on top, make a little bit of a loop, and then wrap it around about 8 times or so, and then you'll pull that loop through at the end. So I'm going to start it on the top as tightly as I can do it, and then wrap it going down. Now once you wrap it, take that yarn and pull it through that loop. And once you have it pulled through the loop, then you're going to take that top that was sticking out and pull that through, and then cut both ends of your yarn to secure it. So your cord wristlet is complete. You might need it longer so it's wider to fit over your hand. I did about 13 inches long, and that's all I needed. You can also, like I said, use medium worsted yarn, and then it's complete. These make for really good gifts. The pattern's down below. And now I'm going to show you how to make the next wristlet. So for the blue wristlet, I made it with an H hook, medium worsted yarn, and about 12 to 13 inches long. And it's from an old video. Then at the end, I'm going to show you how to make the wristlet, which is similar to the green one. Okay, so let's get started.
Hi, I'm going to show you how to make this cord. It's like a zigzag cord. I made it with medium worsted yarn, an F hook, but you can use any type of yarn and any type of hook. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start off with a slip knot on the hook, and then chain 4, yarn over, pull the yarn through for your chains, and chain 4. Insert your hook in the first chain and create a slip stitch. Chain 2, yarn over, and in the center of that ring you're going to insert your hook, draw up the loop. You're going to do this 5 times, so that's 1, yarn over, insert your hook, draw up the loop for 2, and then repeat that. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook and grab that yarn, pull up your loop again, and repeat. Yarn over, insert your hook again, draw up your loop, and then yarn over and repeat that again, and draw up your loop. Okay, you should have 10 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, you're going to pull through all of those loops except for the last one. So don't pull through the last loop, and then you'll have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and insert through the 2 loops. Then you're going to do a chain 2, yarn over and chain 2 twice, flip over, and then in that space with your chains, that's where you're going to repeat this pattern again. Yarn over, insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull up, yarn over, insert your hook, and pull up on the yarn 5 times again. So that's 3, and then 4, and then 5. And this is a repeat, doing this exact same way. Then you're going to yarn over. You're going to yarn over and pull through all the loops except for the last loop. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then chain 2. Okay, you're going to turn your work again. So flip it onto the other side where you have your chains exposed, and you're going to repeat again, a yarn over, insert your hook, and pull up that yarn, and repeat that for a total of 5 times. Okay, yarn over, insert your hook again, draw up the loop until you have 5. Now you're going to yarn over and pull through all your loops, and then yarn over again and pull through 2 loops, and then you're going to chain 2, and that's the pattern. You just keep repeating that for that zigzag cord effect. So turn your work and then repeat. So yarn over and pull through, yarn over and grab that yarn and pull up for 2, and then 3, so yarn over, pull through the loops, leave 2 on your hook, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, chain 2, and then turn, and then just repeat that again. Okay, and this is just the repeat of your yarn over and bringing up 5 altogether. So yarn over, pull through all your loops, leave 2 on the hook, pull through, and then chain 2. Okay, you turn your work. Now that is the pattern. You just keep going back and forth in that zigzag type of pattern. The link for this is down below. Okay, at the end here you can do a chain 1, and you can pull through, and then you can cut your ends off and weave in your end.
To finish, I'm going to do a chain 2 and then slip stitch into the chain 2 space to complete. I did about 12 to 13 inches. Wrap it around your wrist to make sure it fits okay. You don't want it too tight, you want it somewhat loose. And then I'm going to secure it the same way I did the green one, which is connect those 2 ends together. Make sure your keychain is looped onto it first, and then you're going to wrap it around with yarn. Make sure the keychain is on top, and then you're going to take your yarn, make sure the top has the tail, and then loop it, and then wrap it around about 8 times or so. And then take that tail and place it through the loop, and then take the top and then pull it through to secure those ends, and then cut off those ends there to complete, and then your keychain wristlet is complete. I hope you enjoyed both crochet wristlet tutorials. The patterns are down below. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already.